super quick video of how I take a book apart. So this is a very, very old French book from 1848. And I'm going to use the cover to create a junk journal. Obviously we're going to keep the pages because they're beautiful and the text is spectacular, but we're going to take them apart. So some people will keep the inner pages, the first few. I'm not going to. I'm going to use these elsewhere. So I'm going to take out my text block from, you can see where it's already sort of split apart there, from here and here. So I'm going to pull this apart as best I can, trying to keep my spine intact. I'm taking a really sharp knife. I've got a little Stanley blade here, and I'm just going to very gently run my blade down the middle of the book. And as I'm doing this, let me zoom in, and as I'm doing this, I'm trying my best not to go through the spine. I just want to keep it away as best I can. Now I can feel like there's a little bit of resistance there, so that might be some of the strings you see here. Like there's a string there. There's, oh, in fact, that's easier if we've done the back side. Obviously you could just continue that side and then move and do the back, but actually that's way easier. So now we'll turn it back round to the front. I've bent my spine and my cover out of the way, and I'm just going to very gently cut down here, ever so gently, just in small strokes. I can feel another string. There we are, and it's come away perfectly. You can then bend this back and just neaten up these little edges with some scissors. Again, just being careful not to cut through any of the structure of the spine here. So just cutting those few bits away. And that's my fairly intact cover. So what I will do then is create a junk journal signature, or a couple of signatures, or however many I'm going to put in, and attach that to a second spine. So I'll attach that to, for example, a piece of fabric, sew my signatures onto the fabric, and then glue my spine in like this, and then you can put an end paper on, or leave it depending on what sort of look you're going for. But there we are. And then what I'm left with here are some gorgeous pages, which are lovely for collaging, or actual pages within the journal, making pockets, making ephemera. Quite thick paper. It's not thin and sort of as fragile as some. So that's not bad at all. And this will keep really well. Imagine that for some little tabs or some pockets of things. I might scan that as well, actually, because that's really pretty, if you can see that. So there we are.